Hello, welcome back to the channel. We're doing more vintage cube draft today, and let's see what we got. All right, I think the three picks that I'm looking at the most are Misty Rainforest, Mother of Ruins, and Snuff Out. I think those are just the overall strongest cards to take on a pick one situation. You got no power, so not the most exciting pack. Adeline is also a really strong card. I like Big Teferi. I think I prefer Little Teferi, but we've also got Plagon. Look at this little guy. I mean, it's kind of like a bad Wall of Omens, but if you have a lot of creatures with bigger toughness, it kind of goes off like Adeline, kind of. I'm just going to take Misty Rainforest, I think. I think maybe for win rate percentage, you're supposed to take Mother of Runes, but Misty Rainforest leads to the most fun decks. Maybe wheel the Hex Drinker and whatnot. All right, now what do we see? So there's a Umezawa's Jite, which is very good. There's a breeding pool to follow up our Misty. Sheoldred the Apocalypse is also a pretty strong consideration. I do like Jite quite a bit, and it can really take over games. And I think if I had taken like Mother of Runes, pack one, pick one, then you go Jite. But as it stands, I think it's close between Jite and Sheoldred. Sheoldred has a lot of great combo potential, and I know we just took like a Misty Rainforest, but you could easily get like an Underground Sea or a Bayou or something like that and be in like the Sultai space. And Sultai space has a lot of the good combos with Sheoldred, like wheel effects, and then you gain 14 and then they lose 14. So I think I'm down for that. I could see Jite being the quote-unquote correct pick here if you're going to maximize win rate. But, you know, I think I like Sheoldred quite a bit here. Oh, and we just get to follow it up with probably just Nadu. Nadu's really, really good. Also Teferi, I do like Little Teferi, but Nadu, you can build around it. You could have the combo potential. Maybe we wheel Ignoble Hierarch, or we wheel Thassa's Oracle. And let's see what else. I mean, there's also Animate Dead, which is pretty good. Fallen Shinobi if you want to do blue-black ninja stuff, which, of course, I'm a big fan of, the blue-black tempo decks. But I think the power level of Nadu is a little hard to ignore here. It's also a wizard for your Flame of Venor. Crazy card. So, yeah, let's just go ahead and take Nadu here. Goes well with our not breeding pool, but our Misty Rainforest. All right. Well, if we're going to be in this Sultai space, I think a Zagoth Triumph seems like the perfect card to take in this situation, because ideally I would want to play all the cards in my pile because they're all pretty good, and we're not giving up too much else. I mean, there's a Bayou, but why not just take a Triumph at this point? And let's see. As far as like Nadu cards go, nothing really. I mean, there's a Knight's Whisper in black. Torsten's a good like reanimator target or sneak attack or whatever. Endurance is a fine card. Stern Scolding, Aether Spellbomb, fine. Thundertrap Trainer, fine. But yeah, definitely going to just take the Zagoth Triumph here. All right, we are trying to be multi-colored here. So I think here we are going to, let's see. There's, I think, four choices. Green Sun Zenith, Consult the Star Charts, Phantasmal Image, and Cankerbloom. I'm just going to go and take the Green Sun Zenith. So you can think of it as another copy of Nadu for when you're trying to combo off. And then hopefully we're going to just be, you know, have a bunch of mana dorks and maybe be like a green-black splash blue space if we also want to play the Sheoldred. Consult the Star Charts is good for finding combos. Cankerbloom is just like a fine role player and also blows up artifacts and enchantments, which is important. But yeah, I think taking the Green Sun Zenith is enough of a unique effect. Like there's more card draw like Consult or whatever. You could get like a stock up or whatever, but Green Sun Zenith seems fairly good here. Okay, I think I'm just going to follow that up with Once Upon a Time, and that's another good way to help find your combo pieces. We do specifically need to find, what is it? The boots, the Swiftfoot boots. I think I think that's the one, right? Yeah, the Swiftfoot boots that combos with Nadu. But other than that, we have Generous Ent, which also is fixing for our Zagoth Triumph, so that's also a consideration. But I think Once Upon a Time is just a little too strong, so we're just going to go ahead and pick that up. Ooh, perfect. We just get Uro. Uro seems really nice here, and maybe we're starting to shy away from the Sheoldred, the Apocalypse, and just go into a more blue-green space, but I'm okay with that. I mean, if you really wanted to play black, you could take Undercity Sewers, but I feel like this whole blue-green, stay alive, cast Nadu, win game strategy goes best when you have cards like Uro. Sink into Stupor would also be fine. Cryptic Command, Undercity Sewers is probably the next card I would take, but yeah, just going to go ahead and take Uro here. All right, I see no reason not to take a Llanowar. It's a late Thraben Inspector, which is pretty good. There's Courser of Crufix, but I mean, you just got to take Llanowar here because, I mean, we have the Green Sun Zenith, the Once Upon a Time, and then the 1-drop into 3-drop thing that you can do. So this is a perfect time to see a Llanowar Elves. All right, what do we wheel? Okay, so we wheel not much, but there are a couple options. You could take Plague-On. I mean, Nadu is something that has more toughness than power, but I think this card's just a little lacking. We're probably not going to be a heavy cantrip deck for the Treasure Cruise, so I think it's between maybe the Black Splash, either Pillage the Bog as a way to help you find your combo pieces, or Urtai Resurrected. I think I'm going to go with the Urtai. It's not the most exciting, but it is a good way to have, some interaction in your deck. All right, I think I'm just going to go ahead and take a Breeding Pool here. I love Grist, but I mean, we're trying to be blue-green base, I think, and Breeding Pool just fits the bill perfectly here. Go with our Misty Rainforest. So yeah, we'll just go ahead and take that. And now we see Thassa's Oracle on the wheel, so that could be a win condition with Nadu. I don't know if that's completely necessary. It might just be a better idea to take a Terra Sunder, because, when you're like drawing your deck and all of that, I mean, there are so many ways you can win with Nadu. You don't need Thassa's Oracle. I think I'm going to take the Terra Sunder to have a little bit more artifact enchantment hate. Now, it's a choice between like Endurance and Bayou. We've already got the Zagoth Shrine. Why don't we just go hard on the Black Splash? Maybe we do actually get to play Sheoldred the Apocalypse. Stern Scolding and Endurance are both like fine cards. I think this opens up the door for a little bit more. Okay, so we will Fimage and Cankerbloom. We already have the Once Upon a Time. I mean, they're both fine cards. I'll take the Fimage. I'll take the Cankerbloom, I guess. Okay, Generous Ent Wield. You love to see that. And last pick, Blightsteel Colossus. Not going to play that, but it is exciting. All right. Pretty solid deck. Green, obviously. Oh, look, the One Ring. All right. Well, okay. Let's take a look at the whole pack. So there's Orcish Bowmasters, the One Ring, Displacer Kitten, good combo with the One Ring, Stock Up, Essica's Chariot, Windswept Heath. This is a very strong pack. I think you just got to take the One Ring. Really good combo with Sheoldred and helps you to stay alive. You can ramp into it with the Llanowar Elves. So I like that. Let's see. What can we wheel? Maybe we wheel Essica's Chariot. I think we can possibly wheel Displacer Kitten. Displacer Kitten One Ring is a pretty good combo. You also, I mean, Orcish Bowmasters and Stock Up probably don't wheel, but those would be good. Windswept Heath probably doesn't wheel either. So we probably get like Blooming March back, and I would probably play that. So yeah, I like taking the One Ring here. Seems nice. All right, now we see Natural Order to find Nadu, I guess. Spears is fine. Probably just going to take an Elvish Mystic. We could maybe wheel a utility land like a Talon, Gates of Madara, or Shifting Woodland, which would be pretty good. This can, it can also be a Nadu, right? So it's like we have 3 copies of Nadu. You have like Green Suns. Never mind. I'm just going to take the Elvish Mystic here. It's good to get a bunch of dorks. All right. Now we see. So we have Questing Beast, Daze, Underground Sea, Waterlogged Grove. The more I think about this, maybe we are supposed to be a black-green base and then splashing. I think I'm going to take the Underground Sea and just make our Sultai fixing very, very good, so that way we're feeling comfortable playing both Uro and Sheoldred, which is a bit of a tall ask, but with the Triome, the other two duels we have, the fetch land, the generous end, I'm feeling pretty confident right now in our mana base. And if we just make it super solid, we can basically take any Sultai card we want. So I think we're going to go ahead and take the Underground Sea here. Oh, look at that. There's Oko. So we're just going to have all of the busted 3 mana cards, the classic 1 green blue mana cost banned card. Excellent. There's also Storm Chaser's Talent, Coveted Jewel if we wheel the Displacer Kitten. And that's pretty much it. I mean, Underground Mortuary, of course, would be good as well. But yeah, this is a slam dunk Oko. All right, now we see Rafine's Tower doesn't really help us too much. Leyline Binding, I guess if we could take 2 cards, Leyline Binding plus Rafine's Tower, probably just going to take Bristly Bill here. It is a fine card. We have a fetch land, but really it's kind of a combo piece with Nadu in the absence of the Swiftfoot Boots. So we're just going to go ahead and snap that up. You can also find it on Green Sun Zenith. All right, now what do we see? We see a Sylvan Safekeeper, which is a way to protect the combo. We have Indotha Triome, which fixes for black and green. And there's Time Warp and Ulvenwald Oddity. I think those are both pretty good. I think I'm going to take Ulvenwald Oddity maybe as an alternative win condition. You just like smack them to death. And I think that's pretty good. We can probably wheel the Sylvan Safekeeper or the Time Warp, I'm hoping. So, yeah, I think we'll go and snap up the Oddity. Okay, there's a Tropical Island versus a Malevolent Rumble. Both very strong. Man, I do like a Trop, but Malevolent Rumble seems kind of insane in this deck. You just get to find all your combo pieces, fill the graveyard for Uro. Yeah, it seems a little too good not to pass up. I do like me some rumbling in the jungling. There's also Otawara and Sunken Ruins. It hurts to pass the Trop, but I think the Rumble's a little too strong here. All right, now we see some pretty good cards. Primetime, Ouroboros. I think we just take Delighted Halfling. Like, it just increases the chances you play some of these broken cards, and it also fixes for them because they're all legendary and makes them uncounterable. So if you're playing against like Daze or Mana Tithe or whatever, they can't do that. So yeah, Delighted Halfling seems perfect. All right, we wheeled Ezeka's Chariot and Stock Up. I think we take Stock Up for sure. Just stocking up, finding our combo pieces. All right, as expected, we did wheel the Natural Order and the Shifting Woodland. They're both pretty good. I mean, we don't currently have any super big things to find with Natural Order, but it can be pretty strong. Plus, if you just find Nadu, that's like pretty good too. Shifting Woodland probably makes a little bit more sense. I think I take Shifting Woodland here. Okay, we wheeled Questing Beast and Waterlogged Grove. I think I just take the Questing Beast, to be honest. Another just a good hasty threat to play early. All right, we wheeled all these nice cards. I think I just take an Underground Mortuary to shore up the black fixing. Storm Chaser's Talent's fine, but we can buy back a Stock Up, but I think Underground Mortuary is going to be a little better. Plus, I like having like one Surveil land. Okay, Eternal Witness seems fine here. And we wheeled the Sylvan Safekeeper, which is nice. Okay, White of the Reliquary, probably not playing that. All right, our deck looks pretty sweet. So we're just looking, it's very aesthetically pleasing, 5 of each of the 1, 2, 3, and 4 drops. So what are we looking for? We're looking for power, we're looking for Swiftfoot Boots, and let's see what we get. All right, we get power. We get a Mox Emerald, which is great to see. It's on color too, so you could play like 2 Mana Dorks turn 1, or you could do all kinds of stuff. Not currently possible to play a turn 1 Uro or Nadu or whatever, but we can dream. On the wheel, we're hoping to get something like Mana Drain or Sylvan Caryatid, Scalding Tarn to a lesser extent. If we had taken the natural order, which, you know, could have been correct, Atraxa is a great target for that, but definitely going to take a nice piece of power here. Deck is looking pretty sweet. We definitely need, I think a little bit more mana dorks obviously would be great. All right, let's see what we get. So, not seeing too much here for us. There's a miscalc, which we don't have any counter magic yet, but I could see that being just a good way to protect the combo. There's Omnath, but we don't have that kind of fixing. World Spineworm, we're not really doing that. Yeah, I guess it is just miscalc. It's a little boring. There's no Swiftfoot Boots. We would take that in a heartbeat in this pack for sure. This pack's not, it's got strong cards. It's just not good for us. So yeah, just gonna snap up the miscalculation here. All right, now we see some cards. There's Sheldok Isle, which can help us play stuff for free. We have a Nisso Shakes the World, probably one of the best green top end pieces. Brazen Borrower as interaction, and Unruly Crassus as a solid 3-mana play. All right, I think we're just gonna go ahead and take the Nissa here. Yeah, that seems reasonable. Okay, what do we get in this pack? We're still not seeing the Swiftfoot Boots, unfortunately. Someone else might have just taken it speculatively. Or maybe it just wasn't open, I don't know. We'll just take a Botanical Sanctum here. I mean, you could take a Baleful Strix. We have good fixing for it, but I don't think it's necessary. And plus, it's not great to splash the Baleful Strix necessarily. I think I just take the Botanical Sanctum. You could also take Deathrite Shaman is not bad either, but we only have the one fetch. I think I just take Botanical Sanctum. Ooh, Bop. Very nice. So Birds of Paradise, very good here. Tarmogoyf could be an alternative win condition. It's good with Rumble and stuff like that. There's also, okay, that's kind of it. Brain Surge not bad. Definitely going to take Birds of Paradise. All right, now we see 6, Boseiju, Flame of Anor, not really. Gitaxian Probe. Probably just take a Boseiju, just have more interactive lands. It's taking interaction, which we are lacking, and also just helping the mana base to be a little bit more versatile. And there's Watery Grave. What is this one? Invasion of Ikoria. You can get a non-human. That doesn't seem too worth it. I think I'll just take Watery Grave. Make the Sheoldred incredibly free, which I think will be very beneficial for us. All right. Probably going to take, well, okay, there's an Absence Pilgrim versus a Scythecat Cub, which is also a pretty good, I don't think it's quite as good as Bristly Bill, but it is another combo with Nadu, and then it kind of ensures that you can like really go off. But I mean, I think just taking more mana dorks more better here for sure. All right, and we wield the Sylvan Caryatid, so I think we take that. And nothing else really. Well, there is Life Death, which I guess you could theoretically play. You could also maybe sideboard a Fatal Push. That's not crazy. We have like, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Black Sources? Yeah, I think it's more likely we're going to want to sideboard in a random Fatal Push against something. All right, what do we see here? We got probably the Unruly Crassus, totally solid threat. 3-mana 4/4 Trampler is just a good body. And when it attacks, you can have something else become a 4/4, and you can also randomly make this, bigger. But yeah, good card. Seems good. And we wield the Deathrite Shaman, so we probably play that. Tarmogoyf, probably sideboard. Tarmogoyf versus Brain Surge. I'll take Tarmogoyf. Not sure on that one. Flame of Anor is good, but we don't have the fixing for it. Okay. So deck looks pretty good. We definitely need to make at least a couple cuts. How many mana dorks do we have? We have 1. I'll count Deathrite Shaman as like a half of one. Generous Scent can sort of be a land. Mox Emerald's a land. So, let's see. With Absence Pilgrim, Birds, Delighted Halfling, Elvish Mystic, Llanowar Elves, and then kind of Deathrite Shaman, I think we can definitely get away with like, what, 13 lands? So 13, 14, yeah. 11 lands is, that's a little too aggressive, I think. I think we can definitely get rid of the Canker Bloom. And then I do really like Sheoldred. I think Sheoldred's going to be pretty good. Maybe we just don't run the miscalc in the main board. We save our blue for all of our premium cards here. So yeah, I think this is pretty strong. And let's see, we have, right, if we play 13 lands, 14, 15 lands really, with all these Mandorks, I think that's plenty. Might even be too much, but I think we're okay. Probably just going to play all forests. Let's see. We have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. That's pretty good. You definitely want 13 mana sources. And then I'm just going to assume blue and black are fine, but let's double check. For blue, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's fine. And plus the mana dorks that add mana of any color. And then for black, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Totally solid. Deck looks great. Really excited to play this one out. See you for the matches. All right, we're on the play against Cryptic Sloth for our first match. And hand looks fairly... Hold on. Always got to move myself up here. Hand looks fairly decent. So yeah, we'll go ahead and keep. We have a turn 2 Uro, which is very nice. So we can start with a probably just a fetch shock, or not fetch, shock Birds into Uro, and then put Underground Mortuary into play. Or if we want more mana, we could just put another land into play, untapped, play Llanowar Elves. All good. I think we're fine on colors, to be honest. So yeah, let's just shock in this and then play Birds of Paradise. We'll see next turn if the bird survives. Oh, perfect. Nice. Yeah, this is going to be good. Ooh, Oko. Oh, snap. Do we go turn 2 Oko or turn 2 Uro? Probably just turn 2 Oko. That sounds really good. So, okay, we will go Oko. And hopefully this doesn't get Force of Willed or something. Force of Negation. Nope. Just make a food. Very nice. And then next turn, we can just Uro into land drop into Llanowar Elves, and we're looking great. And then maybe we draw like a stock up or something. And also Uro draws us a card. I mean, we just have such a great start here. Turn 2 Oko on the play is super great. Let's see what the opponent does. Okay, we are seeing fetching up an Underground Sea, so pretty good mana from the opponent. Baleful Strix? I don't know. Let's see. Ooh. Infernal Grasp, the birds. That's fine with me. Let's just... Well, let's start with land, Uro, blue, whatever, green. And then we can decide whether or not we want to play the Mortuary. Okay. Yeah, let's just play the forest. Well, actually... Yeah, let's play the forest. And then we'll just play out the Llanowar Elves. And then we will turn the food into a thingy, attack them for 3. Looking super duper strong here. All right, we see a Shelldock Isle from the opponent. We both still have 30 cards in deck, so I'm not too worried about that. I think we should be okay. And they need to have an answer for this Oko, or they're going to get in a lot of trouble. Kitsa is fine. Ooh, Bristly Bill. Excellent draw. Because now we can do something like this. We can go Bristly Bill, Underground Mortuary. We can put the +1/+1 counter, I don't know, I guess on the food and just continuously smack them. That can go into the graveyard. Okay. I mean, we're just fueling Uro at this point. So then we'll go... honestly, I kind of want to just turn Llanowar Elves into a beater. That sounds great. Okay, so we're going to go turn Llanowar Elves into a 3/3. Smack for 7. They don't block, I assume. Unless they have some kind of free trick. Nope. And then we play a Deathrite Shaman. And then this, I believe you exile creatures to gain life, exile instants and sorceries to make the opponent lose life. So, I mean, we just get to eat the Infernal Grasp, which is great. All right. Opponent's playing a Mox Pearl here. I mean, I'm not too concerned. I assume they attack Oko here. They attack me. That's interesting. So I imagine this could be a situation where, let's see, double number of counters on each creature. I think I'm not supposed to let them hit me because they could have Fallen Shinobi. So I think I'm going to get rid of Bristly Bill. On average, probably a little bit worse. Yeah, I just don't want to get Fallen Shinobi'd here. I think that would be a poor decision. I mean, we still just have the Deathrite Shaman as somewhat repeatable-ish interaction, or life loss, rather, for the opponent. Oh, so they're just watery graving themselves, which is nice. All right, let's see. Opponent's going to tap out for something here. Could be Time Warp. Could be Teferi. Could be a lot of things. Not too worried. Nope. Also, our Uro's going to, like, become a thing soon. Ah, they did have Fallen Shinobi. I thought as much. Okay. Let's see. This is power 3 or less. Okay. Botanical Sanctum, not the best draw in the world. So I could exchange control with the Kitsa. I don't think that's very good. Probably just attack with the food, to be honest. Yeah. Let's attack with the food. All right. Get in there with food. I mean, they have to block here. All right. Hey, they're giving up their Fallen Shinobi. I'm totally fine with that. That is nice. We'll just play this out. And then we will make another food. Or I could make the Kitsa into a 3/3 so they can't continuously draw. They're at such a low life total. I think I just have to try to make more attackers. So like we make food, and then next turn we animate food, and we're good to go. And also we're going to deal like 2 points of damage to them. Whoa, they just binned a Triplicate Titan. I mean, doesn't have lifelink, so I'm not too worried at this moment. Baleful Strix, not a bad card. Definitely protects their life points. Also, I mean, if they try to reanimate something, I have Deathrite Shaman as Graveyard Hate, so I'm not really worried in the slightest. Kitesail Freebooter. Okay, they're just playing stuff to protect their life points, it seems. So I'm not too worried. I mean, it's annoying. This is an annoying situation, but should be okay. All right. End of turn, we are going to eat the Infernal Grasp, so they lose 2. Unfortunately, there are no more instants or sorceries. Ooh, Sheoldred. Very nice. So, yeah, I think we just go ahead and slam that. We can also just turn this into a 3/3 as well. And we can still, like, attack with 2 creatures. I'm okay with that. Let's just go ahead and do that. Oh, they're just going to concede. Excellent. Oh, they didn't even see the Sheoldred attack. That's nice. Okay. Anything we want to do here? Not really. I mean, okay, so they're more of a like ninjutsu type deck. So the miscalc, they could probably go under that, and then this cannot specifically cannot counter ninjutsu. So I think I'm just fine running it back, to be honest. I didn't really see any artifacts or enchantments, so I think we're just fine. This hand's a little too slow. I mean, you can surveil on turn 1, which is nice, but then Boseju's not really amazing here. Yeah, let's just mull. Yeah, this is really good. Really good. Turn 1 Sylvan, turn 2... Wait, turn 1 Sylvan, turn 2 Questing Beast. That's really nice. Keep. I think I just put back Urtai. Yeah. I mean, Urtai is Urtai, but the Uro could be anything. Can't even be Urtai. All right. I'm going to go turn 1 Underground Sea. So, I mean, it would kind of suck if they countered the Sylvan Caryatid, but, you know, sometimes you just got to do what you got to do. Okay, Mox Emerald. See if they counter this. Spears? Nope. Okay, Sylvan Caryatid away. Do we see a Daze? Well, we see something. Consider. Just a consider. Not a big deal. Let's see if they Daze this. Nope. Okay, nice. Next turn, I mean, imagine we just slam the Questing Beast. It depends. If they pass the turn, it gets awkward. Okay, Baleful Strix. That's fine. I don't know if I'm willing to... Oh, wait, never mind. Questing Beast cannot be blocked by that. Perfect. All right, let's just do that. And we drew the fast land right on time. This is going great. Smack them for 4. Unless they have a Daze now. Nope. Snuff out? Could be Snuff out. Okay, no Snuff out. They take 4 damage. We could theoretically get Kaito'd here, which would be a little annoying. Nope, okay, they're just going to go Infernal Grasp on the Questing Beast, which is fine. Ooh, Nadu. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so we can play both. So we'll go 1, 2, 3. Uro. I will draw and gain some life. Put a land into play. Shock. Nadu. Get in there. All right. So it's actually really annoying with the Baleful Strix, but I mean, we have Nadu, so I'm not too worried. And if they answer it, I get to draw a card, which it looks like they're doing. Okay, they're discarding a Crab Abomination. Okay, I get an Underground Sea for free though, which is good. Okay, goodbye, Nadu. All right. We have the Deathrite Shaman to help out, but the problem is... Ooh, Sheoldred. Nice. So let's go Deathrite Shaman. We have to wait a whole turn, unfortunately. So Deathrite Shaman into Shelly. And then pass. All right. They're going to lose 2 life. So now even the Crab Abomination doesn't feel that bad to me. Because like the worst they can get is like, I guess Nadu or Questing Beast. Nadu. Nadu's probably the worst thing they can get. But I don't know, my board presence is already pretty strong. And if they don't reanimate that Crab Abomination like right now, Lily doesn't really do too much here. Okay, I'll just sack the Caryatid. This Baleful Strix is doing a great job at protecting the Lily, though. Yeah, they're not attacking. Of course not. All right. Unruly Crassus is very nice. So I can just play a, 4/4 trample body. You'll love to see it. And then we are still holding up black, of course. I could attack Liliana. No, that doesn't seem like a great idea. Because I think on average I'm going to want to, exile this Crab Abomination from the graveyard. Also, I mean, if they do nothing, the Sheoldred will kill them. I can just attack them for 7 next turn and then give something else 7 power. Seems pretty good. Baleful Strix is doing a great job here protecting. All right, they're going to Lily uptick. All right, so they have a bunch of, stuff in the graveyard. So we'll see. This Deathrite Shaman is really, really pulling its weight here. Excellent job. This costs 5. All right. So we'll just go ahead and eat the Crab Abomination, I think is the scariest thing. Okay. And then we go to our turn. Gain 2 life. All right. So you may have the base power and toughness of another target creature you control become XX. So I think I just attack them in the face. And then we're threatening lethal. I like that a lot. And they have to do something here. Sure, we'll make the Deathrite Shaman a 4/4. Why not? Why not? It is now a 4/4. Technically, I could have attacked with everything. Maybe I'm just being a little overly cautious. All right, we're just going to do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, did I not tap a blue in that entire exchange? All right, there we go. Okay. It is now going to trample over for 6 damage. Then they'll die on the draw step. Yeah, play this. Pass. Okay, they have to kill Sheoldred right now. That's not going to do it. Okay. They lose 2 life. And then still on the draw step, we're just going to go ahead and eat their bone shards and deal the last 2 points. And that should do it. All right, there we go. Very convincing round 1. See you for the next. All right, we're here for match 2 against TNT NCSU. We'll go first. And hand looks, it's not like, it's good. We're going to keep it. It's just not as completely broken and absurd as I would like it to be, but that's okay. Get to go Zagoth Triumph, turn 2 Sylvan Caryatid, and specifically this thing has hexproofs, which makes me feel a lot more, oh my god. Well, you know, I was going to say Sylvan Caryatid on 1, but why not? Why not Oko on 2? Why not Oko on turn 2? Huh? That sounds fun. Perfect. Snap resolves. Oh yeah. This is good stuff. This is some good stuff here. Next turn, I mean, ideally we draw like a land or something, but I mean, Unruly Crassus is totally fine. Ooh, Raucous Theater putting a show and tell into the graveyard, so opponent definitely has some big scary stuff. This could be a, yep. I was gonna say they drew the removal spell for Oko. It's okay. We will just, I think we just go double Mana Dork here, actually. Setting up for a big next turn because we didn't draw a land. If we drew land, we probably would have just slammed the One Ring. But now we get to, okay, Dothy Voidwalker, sure. Terra Sunder. All right, I think we start off with the One Ring. Get protection. Okay, draw a card. So you draw. Okay, we draw the land. Perfect. I'm holding up Terra Sunder, and we'll see what happens. If we don't do anything, we'll just get rid of the food. That is a sneak attack. That is getting Terra Sundered. 5,000%. I assume they attack me. No? Okay. All right. Here comes Terra Sunder. Goodbye, sneak attack. Definitely don't want that. All right, we draw for turn. Ooh, there's Nadu. Cool, cool. Let's draw 2 cards. All right, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we can do some pretty gross stuff. Let's shock this in. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? Yeah, it's fine. Okay, Nissa. And then we'll untap here. And then we have 2, 4, 6 mana to play with. So I can go to combat first. Hit them. Okay, we'll add blue here, add blue here, add green here, and then we'll just go Nadu and Crassus. Go. Pretty good start here. Let's see if they have like a Through the Breach or something crazy. Also, all my stuff cantrips me. Yeah. Yep. All right. I get to draw Once Upon a Time. They're going to attack. Wow, they're just aggressively attacking this. Aren't they just dead? I think they're just dead. Let's just One Ring. All right, cool. Just to ensure their demise. So we'll do this. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Untap here. Green Suns for 4. Grab one of our hasty boys. And that will do it. Okay. We completely destroyed our opponent. Moving on to the sideboarding. I think we bring in the Canker Bloom just to be able to deal with... is that right? I mean, they did tap out that game for the sneak attack. It's not always going to be the case. But I imagine if they're like putting stuff in the graveyard, they're probably going to have Reanimator stuff. Yeah, let's bring in the... Let's have the Canker Bloom in there. Urtai's fine. Is there anything we want to bring in? Do we want to bring the Miscalc now that we're on the draw? Maybe? Like I can maybe bring in... maybe instead of Eternal Witness, we can bring in Miscalc. I think that makes sense. Also, they have the Dothi Voidwalker, so the Eternal Witness gets worse. And sometimes, you know, they might just like tap out on me, right? So we have to keep that in mind. This hand is close enough to be broken. I think we keep it. There's no blue mana, but there is a Sylvan Caryatid. So we could just like go turn 1 elf, turn 2 Sylvan Caryatid elf, turn 3 go off. Let's just start with an elf here. And then next turn, I mean, it could be like, it could be Mortuary. Well, we'll see. Thoughtseize. Okay, well, that's going to mess things up a little bit. They just immediately take Nadu, which is unfortunate. All right. Well, we drew the Watery Grave for turn, so I think I'm interested in just slamming this threat. Pretty large threat, so hopefully they're not able to deal with it efficiently. Or, you know, maybe they use that one card they used against Oko that last game for 2 mana, perhaps. I doubt it. It's definitely a lot of weaker start. Is this a Dothi Void? Oh, they're just going to answer with a Bitter Triumph. Sure. All right. This is rough. We're going to go Mortuary into... Cool. Questing Beast I will keep. Sylvan Caryatid, Llanowar Elves. All right. We know we are drawing Questing Beast, which is good, but there's definitely things here that, you know, end the game. Okay, Dothi Voidwalker, sure. Right. Well, we're just going to play this, and we're going to smack them for a bunch. If they have an answer right now, now would be the time to use it. Okay, they take 6. Go to 9. Let's see what they got. Okay, this is the turn. This is the turn that they can play something. Okay, Cecil. Cecil's fine because it cannot be blocked. Or sorry, it cannot block the Questing Beast. Ah, there's a Baleful Mastery. Yeah, unfortunately that is going to resolve. Okay, now we're in some trouble. We take 3 damage. The Cecil's going to really wreck us. So, unfortunately, I'm just going to have to pass the turn. Yeah, unfortunately, this is going to flip and become a 4/4 life linker, and there's not much we can do about that. All right, we're just going to take 5 here. Okay, Cecil become... They're at 7, but this does become a thing, which I don't really like. We don't really have answers for the Cecil. Definitely not a Delighted Halfling. That is certainly a problem with playing a bunch of mana dorks in the deck, is that you end up in situations like this. But that's just kind of what has to happen sometimes. We have outs. We most definitely have outs. No blocks from me. I'll just go to... I guess I was supposed to block. Green Sun Zenith. Ugh. Punished? Punished much? I can't kill them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we just have a 4-drop in the deck. All right, what can we get that gets us out of this? I don't think we can... Oh, I guess we have to get... I think... Yeah, that was a mistake. I was supposed to block here. I think I just have to get Uro, otherwise I die to the Dothy Voidwalker. And then we just have to hope to draw something good. Doesn't even go to the graveyard. I'll play this. This Boseiju is not doing much. I guess we'll attack with these. I mean, the Sylvan Caryatid does have hexproof. So, there's sneak attack. Okay. All right. Show me what you got. Show me what you got. Woodfall Primus. Yeah, that'll do it. Okay. Unfortunate. Yeah. Opponent had a pretty... Oh my gosh, that's an Italian in the graveyard there somehow. Okay. So, yeah, definitely pretty good there from the opponent. You could sign in a Fatal Push just to deal with stuff like Cecil and Dothy Voidwalker. But on average, we're going to be going so much bigger. So I feel like we should be okay here. All right. Oh, wait, this hand's fine. We have Once Upon a Time. Keep. Once Upon a Time, of course, we'll find another mana source, hopefully. And then we have, you know, turn 1 Mana Dork. They're also mulling to 5. That's a good sign for me. All right, we'll start with Once Upon a Time, cast for free. We see a... I kind of have to take the Triome here. And then I assume we just play a turn 1 elf. Right? Yeah, I think turn 1 elf better. Turn 1 elf, and then hopefully we get to go like Sylvan Caryatid land. Okay. Kill spell? Nope, no kill spell. We do get to play a turn 3, or turn 2 rather, Unruly Crassus, which I think I'm down for here. Alternatively, you can go 1, 2. You can go Sylvan Caryatid, and then you'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana on the following turn. I think I'd rather them use their removal spells now on something like the Unruly Crassus. And then we follow that up next turn. Oh, they're just going to snuff out. Okay, well. So that happened. That's fine. Next turn we can just like Sylvan Caryatid. Or if we draw an untapped land, we can go like Bristly Bell, land. Oh, that's actually pretty good. That's pretty good. So I think now, again, we can make them waste their removal spell. So we'll go Bristly Bill, land. We'll just pump up the Bristly Bill, and then Avacyn's Pilgrim. So now, if they use a removal spell on Bristly Bill, then we still get to deploy Nissa. Oh, nice. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go Nissa. Okay, untap the Bayou. Combat. Smack for 6. Tap this for mana. Play Caryatid. Next turn, we get to go Ulvenwald Oddity, and that's going to be pretty good. If they tap out here, they're dead. Nice. Okay, they just didn't have anything, unfortunately. Well, fortunately for us. Okay, pretty clean league so far. So, see you for the finals. All right, we're playing against Alan Via Mayor? Alan Via Mayor? Something like that. Okay, I think this hand is fine because we have Once Upon a Time. But it's a little lacking, but it only needs like a couple more lands or a Mana Dork or something, and we're looking pretty good. So, opponent starts with Inspiring Vantage. No turn 1 play, though, which is nice. Ooh, Mumble. Excellent. All right, let's start with a Once Upon a Time. And we're probably just going to grab a land here to be safe. Okay, well, plenty of lands, that's for sure. Probably just going to grab the Botanical Sanctum for good fixing. And then we're going to start off with Sylvan Safekeeper. It's not at its best on turn 1, but it's the only thing we can do. And I'm totally down to just... I'm not going to save it, of course. Or are they going to Mana Tithe this? Mana Tithe it, I dare you. I dare you. Just Mana Tithe it. What's the worst that could happen? What is the worst that could happen? Okay, it feels like they have Mana Tithe and they're really thinking about it. Okay, they did let it resolve. And then they're going to their turn. What will they do? Blackleaf Cliffs. Okay, 2 fast lands in a row. Must be nice. Black-white Luminarch Aspirant. Not bad. Okay. Generous End. Also not bad. Also not bad. Let's buy you into a Rumble in the Jungle. And then we find a bunch of stuff. What do I want more? I'm already pretty good on lands. I think I just take Sheoldred here. Can play that next turn. And then no attacks from me. And then, let's see. We're going to have to deal with this Luminarch Aspirant, which is a scaling threat, which is very annoying. But next turn, we can just play Sheoldred. I think that seems pretty good. Alternatively, you could play Ulvenwald Oddity and smack him to death, but I don't know. I don't think that's necessary. Depends what the opponent does, of course. Sheoldred might just be the most solid play. They also might just kill something. They're going to Firebolt that. Fine with me. Okay, Sylvan Safekeeper is down. Okay, play a land for turn. All right. Luminarch Aspirant, I assume coming in for some damage here. Okay. I go to 17. This is going to go out of range of Sheoldred, which is crazy. Inti. Okay, they're playing a post-combat Inti. Sure. Okay, Avacyn's Pilgrim.
You're doing?
Yeah.
Okay. I want to talk about Commander, but later.
Yes, later. All right, I think here I'm just supposed to... Well, if I knew I was drawing a land, I might go Uro, but nah, I think I just take this opportunity to slam Shelly. Honestly, it might just end up trading off with this Luminarch Aspirant, which is really sad, but you gotta do what you gotta do. Okay, so opponent's gonna take some damage here. And then, I mean, we have so many like good threats to catch us back up here. Karakus. Oh no. That's pretty bad. That's a huge tempo loss. I'm just going to get beat down by this. I'm just going to get smacked for 7 damage here. Okay, we go to what? All right, they discarded a Chain Lightning too. It's crazy. What are they going to exile? Putting the counter on itself? Ancient Tomb. Okay, they can't play that. Do they have a follow-up? Only 2 cards in hand. Alright. Oko. Yeah, we just don't have enough mana to do things. Alright, no worries. We'll just grab a forest. Uro. And then hope everything's okay. Yeah, I think we just grab basic forest here, of which we only have, what, 2? 2 or 3? Yeah. But we definitely need this to be painless. Or else we might just die to the Inti. Alright, definitely going to grab that. Play the forest. Hopefully hit a land off of Uro. And if anything, we just get to, like, escape Uro next turn guaranteed, which is not bad. Land to be sweet. Okay, what do we draw? Land. What do we got? Path to... Whoa, they're just giving me the land for free? Okay, that's not bad. But, like, I don't know. I guess it's not great that I don't get to escape. Although they do have Karakus, so yeah. There are currently a lot of problems with this board state. This Luminarch Aspirant is going completely out of control. Like, this Ulvenwald Oddity just can't get in there. We're going to get smacked for 9, go to 4. And then we die to, like, a Lightning Bolt and a Shock. Oh, okay. Boseiju. All right, what can we do to survive? So I could Sheoldred, Boseiju, Karakus. No, that doesn't make any sense. Could just play chump blockers. This only gives one thing trample. Probably just have to play this as a land. And then now what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I could go Nissa, 4 mana Ulvenwald Oddity. That doesn't quite. I mean, I guess that's okay enough. No, they just make 2 5-power things. Oh, wait, no. Then I have... All right. Anyway, I think the move is to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nissa. Like, it's not great, but it's something. If I can survive just one more turn, maybe we can turn things around with, like, Oko make food or something like that. This is a really hard combination of cards to beat, though, in this situation. We're going to have 4 mana. Okay. Untap this forest. If anything, I can smack them for 3, which is nice. Okay. And then I think I just have to deploy double dorks here, because if I play just one blocker, both of these can become 5s. So we do have to pass the turn here. Flashing in, Wandering Emperor. That is lethal, question mark? Let's find out. I mean, I assume they just make a 2/2 here. At least Nissa can make blockers every turn. We're just at such a low life total. It just seems really, really impossible for us to come back. But I've come back from worse. You never know. You never know. The saving grace here is that they can only give one thing trample, and I can just chump everything else. We'll see, though. It's definitely a struggle. Yes, they are in fact making a samurai. They can also put a +1/+1 counter. They could just go mega hard on whatever they want to give trample. So they can put like essentially 3 +1/+1 counters on a creature this turn. Give that trample 7, and then I'm forced to... Yeah, no, it just gets really ugly for me if they do that. I mean, I'm pretty cooked no matter what. Next turn, at least I make another blocker. I pressure Wandering Emperor a little bit. Okay. They're going to put the counter there. It's also fine. I mean, there's so many things here that get me. Let's see. Thankfully, I can just chump block stuff. Okay. That's a 5. All right. Here comes everything. Okay. I assume everything at me, right? Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. So Inti, discarding Staff of the Storyteller, putting the counter on itself. It now has trample. Okay, what do they exile? Bone Crusher Giant. That'll just do it. Yeah, well, is it over? It is over, right? I think. Because we're 100% dead here. All right. Oh, and the Unholy Heat. Oh my goodness. Okay. All right. Definitely just had a really, really strong start there from the opponent. I think we take out the Eternal Witness. We bring in the Fatal Push in order to deal with their threats. Because they're all cheap is the downside of them. So the Fatal Push should hopefully take advantage of that. Miscalc, no. They're pretty low to the ground. And yeah, I think I just I need to make sure to keep an explosive hand and just back it up with stuff that gains me life. I do have to be worried about that Karakus. That Karakus is pretty good against me. It's good against Sheoldred, Questing Beast, Urtai, Uro, Oko, Nadu, everything. So many good cards. All right. I think I can keep this once again off the strength of Once Upon a Time. It's a little lacking, but hopefully Once Upon a Time can help us into something good. Okay. I mean, I think I just take Uro. That seems really strong. Let's go Uro. And then we'll go Mox, Elf, tapped Watery Grave, pass. Now next turn we go Uro land Bristly Bill. Uro land Bristly Bill. Bristly Bill eats a removal spell, and then hopefully we draw into more broken stuff. It'll be fine. Everything's great. Okay, Inspiring Vantage. They do have a 1-drop this turn. Okay. No, I will not pay. All right. Well, no reason to not just slam an Uro here. So, we do in fact have to tap appropriately. All right, Uro. Gain life. And and we draw a Birds of Paradise, which is good. Maybe they kill it, which would fuel the Uro in the graveyard, which would be very good. Oh, and there's the Stomp. Okay, opponent just has a lot of good cards. All right, let's go green, Bristly Bill, and then Sylvan Caryatid. Underground Sea. We'll target the. Honestly, let's put it on the Sylvan Caryatid. A 1/4 hexproof body seems pretty challenging for them to get around. I want them to kill Bristly Bill anyway. I mean, kind of, sort of, because this Uro is gonna get me back into the game for sure. If I draw a land here, that's really strong. All right. I think they missed a land drop. No, they did not miss a land drop. Interesting. All right. One Ring's insane. One Ring is such a good draw. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. One Ring. Perfect. I just get protection from everything. Draw a card. We hit. Ooh, they're very nice. Very, very good here. So let's just go all in on Bristly Bill. Put it on Bill. And then do this. We'll get Surveil Land. Yeah, Surveil Land. Put the counter on itself. Surveil 1. Sheoldred. Heck yeah, I want that. Oh, that's a great combo with One Ring. Okay. Feels like we're in a pretty good... Get to smack them for 4. Not really any fear here of retaliation. They could have, like, Lightning Bolt. No, they would have Lightning Bolted a while ago. All right. I imagine we're okay here. Unless something crazy happens. If we play Sheoldred and then we hit a land, we get to escape Uro too. Absolutely gross. And of course, Sheoldred plus One Ring, fantastic combo. All right, let's see what they got. Palace Jailer. It's kind of annoying, but honestly not even that big of a deal. They do get the Monarchy. Passing a turn, draw a card. But we have the One Ring, so it's like come on, you know. All right, so let's go black. I just have to tap appropriately. Black, green, green. Sheoldred. Draw 2 cards. Gain some life points. Unfortunately, we cannot play Questing Beast, but we can play a Delighted Halfling. And then we pass the turn. They are going to continuously lose life, even when they draw off of the Monarch. All right, do they have an answer? They're just playing a Bone Crusher Giant and passing. That does not seem great. Figure of Destiny, solid-ish, but not really. And Giver of Runes. Okay, so they have like a bunch of stuff. But, I mean, we're so incredibly far ahead here. All right. Okay, do that. Yep, gain life, do this. Oh, yeah. No, we're so incredibly far ahead. Okay, so let's just have fun. So, uncounterable. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, no. Let's max out our mana. So we'll tap our non-forest. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for Nissa. Okay, we will untap. I guess we'll tap this for mana. We'll untap it. And then, I mean, we're just doing so many gross things right now. We did not have double blue, unfortunately, but that's okay. So we'll go just Oko here, create a food, I guess, and then sure, why don't we just play out the questing beast here, and then smack them for 4. They can block if they want with the Bone Crusher Giant. I'm okay with that. I mean, we're just in such a great position. Surely there's something I could have done a little bit more optimally there, but I don't know. I mean, we just have like multiple planeswalkers. We have Sheoldred in one ring. We're just doing so much. We're at 31 life. We are definitely doing the thing. Man, Sheoldred, rest in peace from Standard. Think of what you could have done. In the VV Cauldron era. All right, Aaron Mesa coming down. Let's see. I can't really think of too many cards that get them out of this. Okay, yeah. I mean, Fable's good. Their deck is very good. I mean, we're just going a little too over the top. Ooh, that's a Gut. Gut's pretty good. Gut is strong, but we'll see. I mean, yeah, they're just passing the turn. They're going to lose life points. Okay. All right. We just have to make sure we don't deck ourselves too much. All right. Oh, I know. We can just exchange control. Let's draw 4 cards. Gain a bunch of life. Okay. Cool. I just have to worry about not decking. Wait. What? Did it freeze? What's going on? Oh, it was hiding. It was hiding. Okay. I don't know what happened there. All right. So, let's see. Giver of Runes can just. All right. Let's do this appropriately. So we can start with like black, blue, green, or hold on. Let's do this better. So blue, black, green, and that. I guess we go, yeah. We go, oh, actually, hold on. Can I just like, wait. Can I just like Ulvenwald Oddity and then hastily transform? And then I don't think there's any way they could possibly not lose to that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No, we're 1 mana short, unfortunately. That's, oh wait, no. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, never mind, we're good. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Ulvenwald Oddity. Yeah, surely this is enough. And then 1, 2, 3. I can untap a forest. I can attack with everything. I guess I didn't need to tap all that mana. That was stupid. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4, 5, 7. Do this. All right. I mean, they're like super dead. They're super dead here. I could have made the food token as well. Yeah, that was a little wishy-washy there, but I mean, I didn't have to take perfect game actions there for things to be lethal. I mean, this is Death Touch and Trample, so you are very dead here. Yeah, obviously I was supposed to use the food and smack him for more, and then I think I could have like attacked with the Vigi guy, and then like before combat do that. I don't know. There's so many more optimal ways I could have done this turn, but it all doesn't matter in the slightest. They're very, very dead by a wide margin. Oh, it was exact. Okay. All right. I mean they were going to die on the following turn. Okay, great. So, we had our fun. It was a good time. I enjoyed it. But we got to play tight because now we're on the draw, which is significantly more challenging. All right. So we'll go in there and we see not a great hand, to be honest. I think this one's a little too slow. Like we go on the draw, we go turn 1 Mortuary, turn 2 find a mana dork, they kill it. I think this is a mulligan. This one also seems like a mulligan, just doesn't do enough. I think we have to keep this. We keep the mana. I think we put back Nissa, and I put back either Stock Up or Oddity. Because we're gonna go turn 1 Generous and find a land. Stock Up could get us back, theoretically. They have such a very fast, aggressive deck, though. Ulvenwald Oddity could be the card that gets us back, but then we have to assume that our mana dorks are going to die. I think it's Oddity. It was close. We might even draw it, with the Generous end. Okay. I actually like that. I think I like that better. It sets us up. Okay. Rumble, I don't think... Hi.
Hello, chat.
There's no chat.
Oh.
We just hear.
Oh, you recording?
Yeah.
Oh. Hello, YouTube.
I'm just gonna cut this part out, Vincent.
Hello, YouTube.
What's up?
You're gonna cut it out? Oh.
Yeah.
I was thinking for tomorrow, what time do you get off work?
Like 5?
Okay. I think it might be better to meet at Romans and then we carpool.
Okay.
Yeah.
We can do that.
Yeah, because I'm planning on going to IKEA to return some stuff anyway. So it might make more sense. I'm going to make a chat or something.
Alright.
Bye, chat.
They're not okay. Okay, so Malevolent Rumble. Our next turn is probably just gonna be land, Generous, and I don't think I need this. We already have Stock Up, so I don't need another card draw spell. We just need to try to find our broken cards. Technically, I think our best draw is... Oh, okay. Oh, they did not play a 2-drop. This is looking pretty good. Now, I think we just go double dork. And if they kill them both, but then we follow it up with a Stock Up. I think I like this. Let's go Elvish Mystic and Birds of Paradise. And that's looking pretty good. I assume something at the end of turn here. Like a Lightning Bolt, Shock, Unholy Heat, Galvanic Discharge, sure. All of the above. Whoa. No plays? No plays. That is cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Okay. All right. We'll just go Underground Sea, into a... We'll hold up black-green for Fatal Push. We're just going to stock up. What does the opponent have? They just must have all interaction. All right, we get 2 cards. So we've already lost kind of the opportunity for a... we've already lost the opportunity for Once Upon a Time. Absence Pilgrim's a little weak at this point. We already have plenty of mana. So I think it's going to be Uro for sure. And then either Bristly Bill or Misty. It could be a good idea to just get another land, to be honest. Just to make sure we hit all our... Yeah, I think that's going to be what we do. Because they have like tons of removal spells. And it's not guaranteed we're going to hit all our lands. And we just need to make sure to be... Yeah, okay. We're just going to get the Misty Rainforest. Okay. And then everything else. And then we are not going to do anything else. And then hopefully they play something stupid. And then we Fatal Push it. Or next turn we can always fetch Fatal Push if it's like 3 or 4 mana. Anything on end step from the opponent... Absolutely wild that they did not play a 1-drop or a 2-drop in their aggressive, Mardu deck. But, I'm not their mom. I'm not their mom. They can do what they want. I am okay with it. Alan Villamayor, if that is your real name. I mean, does their hand just suck? I just don't understand. Oh, we got 4 mana play. Palace Jailer. Yeah, it's pretty good. All right. Well, at least I get to Fatal Push this thing, which is good. It doesn't give me the Monarchy back, but, still feels good. Okay, we did not draw a hasty thing, which is kind of sucky. But we do get to go Uro, and then next turn we get to escape it. Okay, so Uro, gain life, play this, sack it, play a Delighted Halfling, play a Misty. Now next turn we get to just play Generous End, or we just escape Uro more likely. Ancient Tomb from the opponent, probably going to be something big here. Hey, Delighted Halfling down. All right. We'll just fetch. They get to draw again, which is not great, but we'll just fetch here. Thin the deck. Get a Breeding Pool tapped. We might want to cycle that Triome later. Okay, land. Honestly, I don't think they have Graveyard Hate. I would rather just slam a Generous End here. Be mana efficient. So cast Generous End, make food. It's really big, so unless they have like a Path to Exile type effect or Swords to Plowshares, they're not easily answering this Generous End. I would hope. They have a Firebolt in the graveyard doesn't do anything. Not even a Unholy Heat answers it, which they do in fact have Delirium. But they're passing the turn. You'd love to see it. Let's start with 1, 2, 3, 4. Escape Uro. 1, 2. Let me think. I would think card, because we have Deathrite Shaman, right? So would we rather gain life or deal damage? I don't think it matters. They have stuff in there. Let's just make sure our life total's healthy. We also do not currently have Elvish Mystic, or we don't have Eternal Witness, so we have no Graveyard Recursion, so it doesn't matter. All right, Uro coming down. Gaining life, drawing the card. No land in play for us, but that's okay. We are holding up Terra Sunder for a potential scary enchantment. Oh, I think this is going to be Wandering Emperor. Yeah, probably should have seen that coming. That's okay. It's going to get exiled. Yeah, I probably should have played around that because we did see that in game 1. Still feeling okay. Still feeling okay. Not a big deal. They have so many cards in hand, though, which is a big problem. Luckily, we have lots of life. We have Uro to continuously draw us more cards. And then... Okay, they're just going to uptick the Wandering Emperor, sure. That's fine. We always have the Terra Sunder to exile it if necessary. Surely they have something here. 5 mana. It's a lot. Don't like that. Fury. Ugh. Fury killing Uro? Like they must have Shock or Bolt or something here. Yep. Chain Lightning. Hate to see it. Okay. Now our board is looking a lot worse, and we still cannot take the Monarchy from them. Ooh, One Ring was a good draw. I do like that. At least now we get to hopefully beat the card advantage problem that we're having. And we also get protection for a turn. Okay. Let's draw a card. Sylvan Safekeeper. What are they going to play? I don't think they're going to play anything I want to Terra Sunder. So we're just going to play out the Sylvan Safekeeper here. Now we have protection for an entire turn. And we can just draw so many cards. Okay. Fury has double strike and first strike. Luminarch Aspirant. Wow, this Fury is huge. If only we had an answer for it. Impossible. Ooh, the Sylvan Safekeeper actually looking really nice because we have a lot of lands. And, yeah, anyway. Opponent thought I was going to block. I do know how my cards work. Unless they have, if they had a Stomp and they stomped something and then they dealt 10 to me, that would have been a cool play. But they don't, so that's okay. Let's see what we got here. Lingering Souls, making it almost impossible to take back the Monarchy. Don't like that. Okay. Then draw again. We are going to draw more cards. Bristly Bill, not bad. Okay, let's draw more cards. Questing Beast. Ooh, Questing Beast. Whoa, that was a perfect draw. Very nice. So now we get to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can still hold up the Terra Sunder in case that matters. The Fury is really annoying, but like, I like going Questing Beast and then killing the Wandering Emperor as well, and taking back the Monarchy, which is good as well. So we're going to do that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Questing Beast. Go to combat. Can't think of anything that gets them out of this one. Attack them. I get the Monarchy back. I kill the Wandering Emperor. Many good things happening here. Okay. I get back my Birds of Paradise, which I kind of forgot about. And then I think no need to play the Bristly Bill here. No need to Green Suns for anything. I'm just going to draw a card. And then I'm just going to chump block the Fury with Birds of Paradise, I think. I see no reason not to. Okay, yep. Land on, or counter on the Spirit Token. Attacking me with a bunch of stuff. All right, I will chump block the Fury. I'm going to take back the Monarchy, which is, I mean, that's like totally fine. I don't really care too much anymore because now we have the One Ring to get us back into the game. I just have to be careful. I have to kill them before I deck. And they have so many cards. And they can flashback Lingering Souls too. Karakus bouncing Questing Beast. Not exactly a good thing here. Guts. That's probably worth Terra Sundering. Thankfully, I had the Sylvan Safekeeper to, protect my Questing Beast. So we can just continuously smack them. Okay. One Ring happens. Deathrite Shaman. Deathrite Shaman's not bad. Certainly good. So we could just draw more cards. Shifting Woodland doesn't help. I mean, it's another land drop at least. I do have to be careful about my life total. Gut is very scary card, but at least it can't block the Questing Beast. Sylvan Safekeeper is going to be good here. All right, let's draw cards. Okay, we see Oko. Ooh, Oko's very nice. Once Upon a Time, Shifting Woodland. Okay, what is the best thing we can do here? I think it's going to be Bristly Bill to start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we can go like 7, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we go Bristly Bill, Oko, Deathrite Shaman maybe. Like there's just a lot of good things. And we're not really at risk of dying, I don't think. So I like that. I like going all in on the Questing Beast, and that kills them in a few turns. So we go Bristly Bill. We go land. Put counter on Questing Beast. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we can go Oko. We can Oko turn this Fury into a less threatening card. Could also Green Suns for the 4/4. The Ulvenwald Oddity, but that doesn't seem as necessary. We could have tried a Once Upon a Time to find what's it called? Nadu, but I don't think that was necessary, to be honest. There's only 13 cards left in deck. Okay, I imagine Oko is the key to some of our success here. Oko. I can make food. Honestly, that doesn't sound bad at all. All right. Let's just make food, honestly. Okay, go to combat. We can attack with Questing Beast. They get smacked for 5. We get the Monarchy back. All right. We're just going to give it a Shroud. Sack of Beseju, I guess. Okay, nice. So they get hit for a bunch. And then we get the Monarchy back. And then next turn, looking pretty good. I can exchange control of this and Gut or something. There's a lot of good things we can do. But right now, I feel fairly protected. We get to draw Sylvan Caryatid. We have a food. We have plenty of chump blockers. Okay. Again, I am going to give this Shroud. It's starting to get a little annoying that I have to keep on doing this, but I really, really want the Questing Beast to stick around here. And now they've let the shields down for the Gut, so I can steal Gut and then do things. Okay, counter going on what is the question. Also, they're just going to go in the air. All right, I probably just block with Bristly Bill. We'll see. See what happens. Okay, they're attacking with those. It's fine. Don't really care. Okay, they're attacking with Fury as well. I don't think I can afford to take that. Whoa, that's a lot. That's a lot. What are they going to do here? I imagine they're going to turn something into a 4/1. So, I don't know. I guess we'll find out. I have to play this carefully because there's definitely ways I can screw this up. The Questing Beast is certainly the key to my success. Okay. We're going all in. That seems a little crazy to me, but I mean, more insane stuff has happened before. What could be in their hand? They also have Firebolt in the graveyard, so I have to keep that in mind. Okay. They're going to attack. They're going to sack something. Yep, that makes sense. Okay. Everything's... Whoa. What? Everything is at Oko? That's kind of wild. Wait a minute. Do I just let this happen? That's crazy. There's like no way. What? 1, 2, all of it, right? Oh, I see. The flyer's coming at me. I understand. Yeah, honestly, I don't feel like risking anything. Why don't we just like let this happen? Sure. Oko can die. I don't really care. They get the monarchy back. It's fine. Sure. I have the 1 ring. I mean, I'm only taking 3 damage. I get to draw most of my deck. Do you have like a board wipe? That was the only thing that would make sense here. But even if you have a board wipe, we should be okay. Yeah, it's just board wipe. I think that's fine. Yeah, sure. Everything's gone. I think they're just dead. And Lingering Souls, sure, whatever. Okay. Okay, draw. Let's go for the Once Upon a Time end of turn. There's Nadu. That should probably do it. Well, hold on. We actually don't have a... we'll just get Nadu. It's fine. Okay. Lose 3 life. We can haste out the... Well, let's just draw cards. Draw cards. Okay, there's our friend there. So now we just don't draw anymore. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's play Shifting Woodland, which can eventually turn into like a questing beast. Actually, does that guarantee lethal? Can we guarantee lethal on them somehow? 1, 2, 3, 4. Turn this into a thing. Not quite. That's okay. Let's just go Ulvenwald Oddity. Ulvenwald Oddity seems good. So Ulvenwald Oddity here. And then that has Trample Haste. And then we just smack them. And then I can't really imagine us dying. Ooh, Path? Ugh. No. We'll just play out a Sylvan Caryatid. Or actually, yeah, let's play Sylvan Caryatid. Discard, sure. Discard a couple cards. All right, now it's a race to see if we can win. Win before we deck out or time out. A lot of stuff going on. Fable. All right, I mean, I can see the problem here. I think the Unruly Karakus is going to be pretty helpful. Honestly, the Karakus is kind of annoying. All right. So there's Mox Emerald, which is nice. Okay, we'll do this. I don't think I can even play Nadu anymore, to be honest. Also, it just gets bounced by Karakus. I'm not going to draw anymore. We're going to go Deathrite Shaman. 1, 2, 3. Unruly Karakus. And then we can go Avacyn's Pilgrim, I guess. And then pass. Next turn, they're probably dead. Like, I can't really imagine. Also, we don't have the Monarchy, which is good. Stomp that. Not much I can do there. Okay. Can they deal with the Unruly Karakus, though? Is the question. Okay. Fable the Mirrorbreaker. I can draw the rest of my deck, but I don't know what good that does me. This is going to be huge. This Karakus is really annoying. Because it makes it can bounce the questing beast. It can bounce like anything. Not sure what we need to do here. They have a lot of options. They're drawing 2 cards a turn as opposed to us, we're only drawing 1? Maybe that's an out? Jeez, what the heck are they doing? Oh boy. Is this 4th Aerlingus? 4th Aerlingus would be kind of fun. No, nothing. Interesting. I'm confused. I'm going to food. I'm going to just gain some life. Okay. We go to our turn. All right. Oh, there's Sheoldred, which is nice. All right. So let's go to combat. And we have Urtai resurrected to help protect us. Okay, what do you got? Solitude. Yeah, that's going to get countered. So 1, 2, 3. Black, blue, Urtai. We are going to counter that for sure. So counter target spell, counter the Solitude, and then go to combat. This costs what, 5? Yeah, it costs 5 mana. So yeah, I think we just attack with both. Make this a 7/7, and then we have a 7/7 Trampler. So they have like really awkward decisions that they have to make. We get the Monarchy back. As long as we don't draw with the 1 ring, we should be fine. And then Sheoldred seals the deal, and we just never play Natu, even though we fetched it up. It's kind of silly. What a silly game we're in. Seems good. Seems like a good situation we're in. Swords to Plowshares. I mean, yeah, there's nothing I can really do about that one. So, yep, that'll happen. Going to combat, no attacks. But then, oh, wait, they can just exile. Oh, no. Okay, here's the move now. We shifting woodland over and over again in order to turn it into Deathrite Shaman, and then yeah, that's the move. Okay, we have a plan. Is it a good plan? I don't know. That is a Nova Hellkite. I don't like that. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, we turn this into... What else do you have? Nova Hellkite. Don't like that. Okay, we turn this into a copy of Deathrite Shaman. All right. Then we start to eat their life total. We could do it again on our turn. Yeah. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's a lot. We can just block. Actually, I think I can take all this. To be honest, it's a little dicey, but we should be okay with the Terra Sunder. I think we can actually kill them. Perhaps. We'll see, though. Okay, what do you got? Wrath? Oh my god. Okay. Eat swords, I guess? Black? Jeez. Yeah, nothing I can do there. Alright. I'm not too sure how we deal damage to them. We don't have our shifting woodland anymore. I don't think we have another hasty threat. I lose 4 life. again. I guess the theory is that they can't deal with everything. Blue, green, green, Nadu, and then black, whatever for Sheoldred. Oof. No, I don't think that's going to be good enough. Yeah, opponent decked me here. And I think they still have Firebolt in the graveyard, right? Ooh, Nissa would have done it. Yeah. All right, if they see it, they see it. They're going to have to go Firebolt from grave to me. Yeah, that'll do it. Not much I can do here. The One Ring is going to end up killing me. Headliner Scarlet, yeah, sure. And I can't block. All right, I guess that'll do it. Well, that was an interesting one. I probably could have found some ways to win the game, but unfortunately that's not the case. So unfortunately we die to a Headliner Scarlet, but I will go off on my own terms and I will draw until I lose by decking. All right, so a little bit of an unfortunate one there at the end. There was probably some different lines I could have taken, but we were also getting a little low on clock, and that was definitely a complicated one. But overall, I think that was a good time. And let's take a quick look at the deck. Pretty nice Sultai pile. We got to do some of the Nadu things, but really, I mean, One Ring Sheoldred kind of stole the show. Stock Up, obviously good. All of the Mana Dorks. Deathrite Shaman was probably the biggest surprise, because I was worried that we only had the one fetch land, but just the fact that you're able to eat things from the graveyard, deal damage, gain life, honestly, that and pseudo graveyard hate, that alone was pretty significant. And of course, Oko and Uro, fantastic cards as always. But yeah, overall pretty solid. Honorable 2-1. You can't go wrong with that. And thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe. We just recently hit 100 subs, which is super cool. I also stream occasionally on Twitch at twitch.tv/Agent Scone. So come join the Scone Zone for a good time. Thank you, everyone. Bye.